What's up, fellow exiles? I'm the guy from Casual PoE Gaming, and welcome to our new episode playing our solo self-found Essence Drain Occultist in Path of Exile Heist League. Before we start with the episode, I want to thank you for your ongoing support on my new recently founded channel. If you want to help out a little bit, consider smashing the like button on the video and joining the channel for more content. Also tell me in the comments below what you're building in Heist League and what your appearance are maybe playing this build. Like you can see on the screen right now, we just killed Gitava in Act 10. In this episode we will be going over the leveling setup covering gear and skills from Act 6 to 10. After this we are looking for gear upgrades maxing our resist, and then we are going over our endgame setup for early mapping. And then we are talking a little bit about our plans going forward with the build. Okay, exiles, let's have a look at our leveling setup we used from Act 6 to Act 10. I will show you the item levels of the items real quick. This is item level 12. You can see item level 40, item level 15, item level 37, 43, 56 and 33. This is 31, 25, 57. So like you can see, much of this gear is pretty old and I found pretty early, so you shouldn't have any problems gearing this up. This was pretty easy. Of course, we found the gold rim, the perfect one. This helps really out a lot, but we can also craft our rings and stuff, so yeah. But we were lucky with this. Our wands are just basically spell damage and cast speed. I will change them out when I find some, but these are just dog shit, so yeah. Let's see what we will find. The rings are just basically resist and life. This doesn't even have life or dexterity. This is what we need. This has dex and a little bit resist. And this is a dex and strength amulets because we needed a little bit strength and dex. So this was just basically this. Our belt is pretty good. There's something to be crafted here and good amount of life. Gloves have just a little bit of dex and resist because we need dex. And this is just movement speed and a little bit resist. So pretty basic gear. This is just also a little bit resist. So this is pretty much what you can find. I also always recommend upgrading your flasks. I always kind of use instant flasks, instant on 2, and then this semi-instant flask when you're low life. It is instant, but also heals you for a little bit amount of time. Then I'm always rocking these quartz and stibnite flasks. You get stunned sometimes, so this is comes in handy. You run through enemies because you have phasing. And you have the blinding and effect on the enemies. They hit you less and you have dodge, attacks, hits, spell hits 10%. This is just a quicksilver, not crafted. What is wrong with me? Let's have a look at our skills. Just basic 4 links, Essence Drain, Control Destructions, Efficiency, Control Destruction, Bane, Despair, Efficiency. Then we have Contagion, Intensify, and Increased Area Effect, just for increased AoE. We have Flame Dash, Arcane Surge, and Faster Casting, and Blasphemy with Temporal Chains. We also were using Void Sphere. This is pretty nice. It pulls the enemies through the Void Sphere, and it hinders the enemies. This is pretty handy, but I will probably switch this out. So let's first have a look at what we can do about our resist. Like you can see, we need a little bit of cold resistance, we need lightning resistance and fire resistance. So basically everything. First, I always check what I can craft on my gear. This is what you also should be doing. You can press Alt and you see whether something is a prefix or a suffix and what you have open. Like you can see, cold resistance and resistance basically are suffix. You have 2 on them, so you have an open prefix and suffix. So I'm getting a resistance here for sure. On this thing here, you have 3 suffixes already, so you can't craft a resist. But on my gloves, you can see I have a suffix dexterity on there, but I don't need a stat anymore. So I'm getting lightning here and fire there. So let's do this real quick. So after we crafted the rings, we are pretty much almost okay. I got this lying around here with cold. Like you can see, there was a suffix open for lightning. I just crafted this and now we are on the happy side of life. Easy peasy, I would say. This is how we are going in early maps. Wasn't so hard, wasn't it? Okay guys, let's have a look at our early mapping gear. We were lucky to find a Heartbreaker. This has spell damage, energy shield and culling strike for spells. Really great. So we have to wear a shield with spell damage on it, of course. We switched this in. You know this already, and the rest is really unchanged like before. We didn't really change the links much around. We still running Malevolence with Temporal Chains. We have here the Blasphemy with Temp Chains, the Contagion with increased AoE and Intensify. We have our Dispain with the Bane. We have our Essence Drain in a 4-link, and we have our Flame Dash, Arcane Surge, Faster Casting, and Second Wind to cast 4 times. This is really nice. So let's get into a map and look how the build is going. The clear should be pretty okay. We can have our Bane down or our Essence Drain like we want. You can see just the Banes, easy peasy, or like an Essence Drain. Our Instant Flask are important at the moment because we are getting a little bit of damage, so we need more survivability. But this is okay. Like you can see, we can cast in front of us so we don't get hit so much. Here's a rare, get a Bane on there, easy peasy. I'm really happy that we are on maps now, so we can push a little bit further. Here's the boss already. Get an Essence Drain on, this on, and just wait, basically. The damage is okay. I mean, we are just level 67. We are getting the Curse Effective and Mana Reservation node next. This will be pretty nice. We can do the Banes like this. But I like the Essence Drain better. Let's see how the build goes, but the Bane is too strong at the moment. We can't switch this out. We really need this for a single target. So yeah, let's finish this real quick. This is basically mapping. You can be much faster when there's more pack size, like running around, and the Essence Drain spreads a little bit faster, but I'm not quick enough at the moment. And this is basically the first map for you guys. This is the skill tree up until now. We started in the witch area, made our way up here, got this, got the life down here, went here to the curses, to the shadow area, got all this juicy stuff. I'm getting a little bit more life at the moment, but let's see how this will be going. I didn't take face acrobatics because I wanted to be a little bit more hybrid. We will see if we change this. And now we are making our way up here, taking this sovereignty and the charisma node. We still have this chaos damage here, so there's much to be taken, but I'm in my head I want to go CI, and that's why we are having a quick look at the path of building right now. This is the progression. You can find this in the description below. In the bottom left you can see day 1, 2 and 3, endgame tree for a live hybrid with Eldritch Battery if you want to be doing this. Here we have a low life tree if you need this, CI tree. This is basically what I'm looking forward to be doing if we can find the gear. I'm not sure if this will be the strongest, but I will try it out, I think. I will of course try to get us chevrons, but yeah, this will not be so easy. So guys, thank you very much. This is this build guide for you. I see you guys in the next progression update when we start mapping again. We decide if we go CI or stay hybrid or maybe take another route entirely. I will keep you updated. Thank you everyone for watching. Have a nice grind and hearts for everybody.